Hi, it's Debbie with DLB Mortgage Services. Just got a call from one of my friends. She's visiting one of her friends out of state. The out-of-state friend is being refinanced right now because like you and everybody else, you want a great rate. Rates are really, really low right now. Can't say how low, but just call me. 2s and 3s, high 1s, really low. And the friend said, I've got a problem with my loan officer. I need some advice. And she proceeded to tell me that she wasn't getting calls back from her loan officer, that they had forced her to go ahead and pay a charge just to do an application. Then they had made her pay for an appraisal, and she didn't even think she was approved yet. And so I kind of ran through the rules, and the rules that we abide by here in Texas are national rules. They're the same for everybody. But I gave her several red flags that were problems. One is that she's a newly 1099 person. She's only been with a 1099 income for a little over a year. I told her she wouldn't qualify. We have to have 2 years of 1099 income, and she has to have 2 years of tax returns to show that 1099 income. She said she's only been there maybe a year and a half, and I said, well, then that's not going to work. You're not going to make it through underwriting. She goes, well, he says that we have to wait on my tax transcripts, which the IRS is really behind. And that is true. That is why at DLB Mortgage Services, we have you get online, set up your own account, and grab your tax transcripts for us, send them to us. That verifies the taxes that you already have. And the IRS is still doing that, only you have to do it yourself. So number one, she didn't know that. Number two, it's a problem when your guy doesn't call you back. He doesn't have good news and he's too sheepish to tell you that. The third problem is she's not going to qualify. The rules are the same nationally for 1099 income. 2 years of tax returns. So she's not been there for 2 years for a few more months. I said, don't pay for an appraisal then. She goes, I've already paid for it. I'm like, cancel it. You can email back that company and cancel that appraisal. She goes, well, can I use it when I sell the house? I'm like, number one, don't refinance if you're going to sell the house. Number two, you can't. You're just it's only good for a certain amount of time, and it's not good for you to give to the buyers of your house. They have to get their own. So a few red flags went up. She's going to call the guy again on Monday, stop the appraisal. And I said, then having proof that you've been approved in underwriting, which if you don't have your tax transcripts, you haven't gone through underwriting yet. So the guy's got her down a bad road and she needs to find somebody new, which I'm going to get her a referral. So please, if you're using someone that's not reputable, that won't call you back, that's not giving you the answers and just wants you to pay an application fee and pay for an appraisal, regardless if you're approved by them yet or not, don't do it. Call me and let me see what me and my staff can do to help you. No one needs to pay an application fee with DLB Mortgage Services. I don't have you pay for an appraisal unless you have that approval. And we do something called automated underwriting. We do an AUS approval on everything. Therefore, we know right away if you're approved or not. So don't go spending money when you're not approved. Call me if you have any questions. My number is 979-220-3018. And I'm here every day to help.